Part Wedding days are built on timelines. Timelines are built on organization. Organization is built on coffee. Unfortunately, I'd already had 3 cups. Harper, I spun around. Yes? The florist can't find the white peonies. I'll find them. Harper, another voice. The cake arrived. I'll be right there. Harper. I closed my eyes. What now? The groom's grandmother says the ceremony chairs are facing 2 degrees too far to the left. I blinked. 2 degrees? She brought a compass. Of course she did. I scribbled 3 more notes across my clipboard. Find peonies. Check cake. Don't argue with Grandma Hayes. Planner girl. I looked up. Maddox was walking toward me carrying 2 coffees. One of them was already held out in my direction. You look like you need this. I think I need a nap. I couldn't fit one into a takeaway cup. I accepted the coffee anyway. You are officially my favorite person today. I've been promoted? Temporarily. I'll take it. Before I could drink it, another bridesmaid hurried over. Harper, I sighed dramatically. What exploded? The flower arch. I'm sorry? It leaned. I stared at her. It leaned. She nodded. To the left. I slowly looked toward Maddox. I'm going to pretend I didn't hear that. He took a careful sip of his coffee. Wise choice. I spent 6 hours making sure that arch stood perfectly straight. It probably got stage fright. I laughed despite myself. You are impossible. And yet, he gently took my clipboard from my hands. You've been carrying this thing since sunrise. I need it. You need both hands. For what? Before I could react, he reached down and effortlessly lifted 2 heavy boxes of ceremony programs that I'd been trying to move all morning. I frowned. I was going to carry those. You were going to throw your back out. I am perfectly capable. I know, he smiled, but I'm also perfectly capable. I watched him walk toward the ceremony lawn carrying both boxes as though they weighed nothing. One of the decorators leaned over beside me. He yours? My cheeks warmed instantly. Sort of, she grinned. I like him. I've noticed everyone likes him. Can you blame us? I looked across the lawn. Maddox had somehow become involved in hanging fairy lights. He was laughing with the decorators, helping the caterers, holding a ladder for one of the groomsmen. He moved through the chaos as though he'd always belonged in it. Annoyingly, he was good at this. Very good. A few minutes later, he returned, dusting his hands together. What's next, boss? I looked down at my clipboard, then back at him. I have to check the reception tables. I'll come. You don't have to. I know. His smile softened. I want to. For a second, the noise around us faded. No fake dating. No pretending. Just the 2 of us standing in the middle of complete wedding chaos. You keep looking at me like that, I murmured. What look? The one that makes me forget what I was doing. I was hoping it was working. It absolutely isn't. He raised an eyebrow. You've been holding your clipboard upside down for the last minute. I looked down. He was right. I groaned. I can't believe you noticed. I notice everything. I laughed, shaking my head. You're a menace. I prefer assistant wedding planner. Oh? He held out his hand dramatically. Maddox Hayes, he bowed. Professional box carrier, emergency coffee supplier, occasional ladder holder. I couldn't help laughing. Is that all? I also make a pretty decent stress ball. Before I could ask what he meant, he gently tapped the tip of my nose with one finger. There. What was that for? You were overthinking. You can tell? I've become something of an expert. I rolled my eyes. I can't decide whether that's sweet or incredibly annoying. Why not both? I smiled despite myself. There it is. What? My favorite smile. Before I could reply, Mia came running toward us, holding up her wedding shoes. Harper, I sighed. What now? My shoes. She looked horrified. Don't fit. I stared at the shoes, then at Mia, then at Maddox. He slowly raised his coffee. I'll go find the shoe stretcher. I blinked. We have a shoe stretcher? We do now. He disappeared before I could ask another question. I watched him go, laughing under my breath. For the first time all morning, the chaos didn't feel quite so overwhelming, because somehow, every time everything started falling apart, Maddox had a way of making it feel manageable.